welcome or welcome back to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out about the next 48 hours. I've got 3 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the Four of Pentacles card. Group 2 is the King of Pentacles. And Group 3 is the Hermit. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice, otherwise I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box below, and you can also find a link to my personal reading services information video if you're interested. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below, leave me a comment, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. This reading is for you if you chose the Four of Pentacles. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have the first house, what people see and the impression you give. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have thriving. From the Elemental Oracle, you have time, discipline. From the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the King of Swords and the Five of Wands. And then from the Orion's Animal Tarot, you have the Magician and the Hierophant. It seems like there may be some minor annoyances, stresses, difficulties today. I'm seeing you might be really tired and you might have a lot to think about on your own. You might just be in a kind of emotionally detached mood from people. You may not want to communicate with people at all. You may be feeling not amazing about yourself on an appearance level. I don't know if you're being like hypercritical of yourself. And maybe others, but I feel like you're not very confident in meeting people towards the start of the day, but by the end of the day I feel like you're going to be feeling a lot better in that way. It just seems like you're going to be at some point maybe thrown in the deep end with having to interact with a lot of people and maybe go into crowded areas and people might not all be getting along. There might be like a lot of push and pull or busy crowds, queues, delays, things like that. Like it feels like you have to go out at some point to deal with a lot of people when you don't feel like it. And then afterwards, I feel like you're going to manage to get excited even. You might find you get really enthused about the day and you start feeling really involved in things that are going on and even start to feel like you actually are making a good impression on people and you actually do look good and you have everything and you're in control of everything. I'm just seeing there's some stress before you get to that point. I'm not sure if you're running late at some point, like in the morning is what I'm seeing. Like I'm seeing someone in the morning, they wake up, they're feeling like tense and not very ready. Maybe wanting to sit and meditate instead of rush off, but you have somewhere you need to rush off and go. And I feel like you may get caught in rush hour traffic or loads of other people are trying to communicate with you and they make you late, or yeah, like other people are contributing to your stress and your lateness. But I do see you getting to your destination on time and managing to make it and feeling really under control of everything. Like you've got everything under control after feeling like you don't for a little minute. Like you feel like things are getting away from you and you don't really know how you're going to manage everything, but it feels like you have the energy and you have the strength. There may be some financial, not necessarily problems, but financial matters that you're trying to get under control. I see you trying to problem solve and think of some solutions to some problems that will be really beneficial for you long term. And I feel like there may be family who you can speak to. Maybe a particular family member who's they're not very friendly or funny or kind, but they are quite sensible and serious, and they might be a bit stressful to interact with. But I feel like this person's very powerful and they're able to take control of situations quite easy. For some of you, this could be you, and it's maybe that you're being called on by lots of family. Especially if you're an older male watching, like if you're over the age of 40 and you have children and there's lots of people at work who rely on you. I feel like there's lots of people in your social circle and maybe your own children who are also asking you lots of things. I'm just hearing like, dad, like mom, can I have this? Can I do this? It feels like for you it's a bit of a moody day to start with and you might not feel easily able to deal with all of that. You might feel just like you want your own space again. Anyway, I feel like you're going to manage to get on top of everything that you have to do. Your to-do list looks like it gets done. And I do feel like you get some time with your family at the end of the day. especially if you are a father or a mother, it feels like you're going to get to just be the provider at home at the end of the day and not have to go and deal with so many people and so many people's wants and needs. I do feel like there may be a purchase you're making today, or you might be returning something. You might make a decision that you want to save money rather than spending it. It might be for the best for you to maybe try and reduce the amount that you're spending. There might be a lot of different small expenses that come up today. You might be able to think of how to maybe skip some of those and save your money for more important things. I do see everything's going to plan, and I do feel like there's going to be some mishaps, but by the end of the day, you're on top of everything and you're standing strong. And I feel like you're going to even have some extra energy at the end of the day. I'm seeing something about you're in an introverted mood, but once you go out, you become extroverted and you kind of get energy from being out with people and speaking to people. There may even be a particular person who's a bit attracted to you today, and it might help you to see yourself as more attractive and not feel down about yourself. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you who chose the King of Pentacles. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have Saturn, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Purification. From the Elemental Oracle, you have South, Adventure. From the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the King of Wands. And the Ten of Pentacles. And then from the Orion's Animal Tarot, you have the Nine of Swords. And the Sun. It feels like a relatively easy couple of days. It feels like you're going to have a really good financial outcome, I want to say, with something. It feels like you might be waiting for news or waiting for someone to come back to you about maybe a financial matter, maybe a work matter. It doesn't have to be, it could be anything. But I'm seeing you might be waiting a little while. For someone, I'm hearing you could even be waiting to hear back about like getting into university or like receiving a scholarship or something along those lines. It feels like there is communication coming. You might have to, again, like wait a little while. You might get bored of waiting and start to really worry, like worrying that you haven't got the job, worrying that something, like maybe a payment hasn't gone through or something. I feel like there may be just a slow moment where you're waiting for something to happen and you need to make sure it does happen. You might just get a bit stressed about it at a certain moment. But I'm seeing everything works out fine. There's no problems, and I feel like you can afford everything and you have enough, and you're going to get the money you need for somebody, and it feels like you're going to hear from the person you need to hear from. I do see there's something worrying you, but it's not a huge deal. It just might feel like a bigger deal than it is at one point. I feel like you might notice something that's unhappy at the expense of noticing loads of happy things in your life. So do try and stay positive for the next couple of days, because I'm seeing there's loads of good, but you might have some small hang-ups or some small thoughts in your mind that are very worrying for you. Like you might be a bit afraid. You might have social anxiety, or you might be overcautious maybe with money. Like maybe you can afford something, but you're just being a bit cautious because you can afford it, but you've got less in savings than you want. So it's the kind of worries I'm seeing where it's like not really too much of a big deal. It also feels like you're going through something within your mind on a personal level where it's growing you up and maturing you a little bit. I feel like you may be going on a mind mission where you start thinking about a certain thing as if it's an option, but you might end up realizing it's not an option and want to stay with what you're doing. Kind of see the energy that you might be a bit bored of what you're doing currently. Find it as a bit too normal and a bit too same every day, and you might feel itchy to travel or to just maybe talk to some new friends or to maybe do a different job because of just boredom and maybe feeling things are too easy for you. I do feel like it's quite easy, and to the point where you do start to find your mind wanders. And for some people that brings some anxiety, and for some people that might bring you like restlessness, like you want to go outside but you're stuck inside working. You just wish your day was over already and it's not finished. You've got to stay for more hours. So it seems like one of those days where you do have to battle your own mind occasionally. But I also see you having a very happy time, having a very fun time and taking control of a lot of situations that are on your plate. It feels like you're in the right place where you need to be and doing the things you need to be doing. But you may be tempted to go on a little side mission at some point that's not necessary. I feel like it may be not enough time in the day for you to really do that with everything being comfortable. So it might cause you some worries at some point if you try and fit something into the next 48 hours or the next 24 hours without meaning to. Like, you didn't really need to do that. You didn't find that it was productive, but you did it anyway and it made you late for something else. Or not late, but it just maybe changed your schedule. Anyway, don't worry about anything because it feels like it's a great day. And I'm seeing you feeling very happy and it might be a really nice sunny day. And you might be finding, and you should be finding that it's easy for you. I'm coming up across the word easy, like it's an easy day. To the point where you do get a bit bored. And I feel like if you do get bored, you might want to research, you might want to learn something new to kind of interest yourself a bit more, because otherwise I do see a tendency for you to get bored maybe. And I feel like if you keep studying or learning or researching something, you can get to the next level with it, like the higher stage of understanding. Or for someone, it is like getting into higher education. It's like a university course you've applied for, a college course you've applied for. So congratulations if that's you. Someone might be trying to be a teacher as well, and I also feel like you may have got a job as a teacher, but you're like very worried to do it. You've got the job, but you're nervous. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. It looks like a great day, and it looks like you've got everything under control, and money's good, and you can relax a bit. So do try not to worry and try and challenge yourself a little bit, I would say. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. You can also get a personal reading if you'd like one. The information will be linked below. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Hermit. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have the 5th house, where you have fun, romance, and create things you're proud of. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have embracing. From the Elemental Oracle, you have hearth, comfort. From the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the Page of Wands. And the Ace of Pentacles. And then from the Orion's Animal Tarot, you have the 5 of Cups. And the High Priestess. It feels like there's some new opportunity which you're really excited about. Something that is on your horizon. It may not be right in front of you right now, but I feel like it's just about to be dropped in your lap. You may find something comes up across the next 24 to 48 hours that is very new and very big. Actually, it's like a huge opportunity that you find, or person, maybe you might meet somebody new who's very attractive for you, but it could also be a really good opportunity, like for example, a job. Like maybe you just walk past the shop and you see a job in the window and you think that sounds really easy and I can do that and that sounds really well paid. Or it could be that you find money on the floor, or you find money in your pocket, or you find something you had lost. You thought you didn't have it anymore, but you found it. I'm feeling there is an energy of you just happening across something that's very valuable for you. And it seems really exciting, and I feel like it is really close to home. It doesn't have to be close to home, it feels like somewhere you're going anyway. Like you're just doing your normal day and things get really exciting and prosperous for you, and you maybe get a gift from somebody. Not sure if there's a particular friend who's got a crush on you. They're very interested in you and they seem to be wanting to contact you. This person may have been alone for a long time. Maybe you have. It feels like they haven't wanted to speak to anyone for a while. But I'm seeing they really miss you and they want to cuddle with you. It's like a friend who fancies you. And they have a feeling like they would want to take you on a date or give you something to show you that they fancy you, that they are attracted to you. I feel like they do want to show you. They might want to tell you you look good or flirt with you in some kind of way and demonstrate their interest in you. But I do feel like it may not lead to anything serious right now. It may not lead to anything permanent. I feel like there's a sense of getting something you want and feeling really happy. But then also feeling some disappointment and a sense of letting go of something. I'm not sure, it's like if you do connect with someone, say, you have so much fun when you're with them that it's sad to leave them behind and go back to being on your own. And I especially feel that for someone who's been on their own for a long time, maybe just not had much time for socializing and been single, and you say go on a date with someone good looking and then you don't want to go home again, like you're so in love with them almost, or you're so attracted to them, or you feel so safe with them, that it feels really sad to go your separate ways. I also see this with friendships, like you might go and socialize and party with friends and then feel really lonely when you go home. Also, if you drink, I feel like you might have quite a bad hangover, and also your friends might have a hangover, and everyone might be busy the next day, so it's like you're getting close with people just to be far apart from them again, is what I'm seeing, and kind of miss them and be a bit lonely. But it seems best for you to get some alone time again afterwards, after having some fun, after for someone, after going out and getting some money and maybe networking as part of their career. Feels like you do want to go your separate ways, like you're bored of being around people and you actually want to go home and you want to just be alone and you want to decompress from the day and reflect. I do see a lot of fun for you today, and there may be some interesting communications from friends to let you know about really exciting things, but I do feel a sense of detachment as like a not being as close as you want to be to somebody or people in general. But still, there's a lot to be grateful for and there's a lot to hold on to. And there is some great money opportunity. I feel like you might be earning quite a lot of money today for doing something that you find relatively fun. Maybe it will be tiring, but I do feel like you find it relatively fun and interesting. Not sure if somebody's doing some artwork today, like digital artwork, digital illustration or animation, or something to do with physical pen to paper drawing. But I'm seeing it's going to be really relaxing and you're going to find joy from doing that. And you may even find that you have a particular vision for what to draw today, or what to paint, what to animate that's very, very, very prosperous for you in the future. It's like something that is a winning idea, something that would sell for a lot of money maybe, or something that is exactly as you wanted it. It comes out perfect, it just comes out beautiful, and you feel like celebrating your own skills. So yeah, I feel like this is a great day for you. And I also feel like you might want to watch the previous group. If you do have like a sad moment, it feels like you may want to watch the previous group. I don't know why I'm being told to say someone may have wanted to watch the previous group as well. But I feel like there may be some learning that came up in the last group, some learning you want to do. And it could be like teaching yourself to draw better. It doesn't have to be like a maths homework or learning French. It could be something very relaxed, like learning how to garden, learning how to cook a new meal, something along those lines. But yeah, do try and tune in with yourself as well as having fun with people, because there's some important intuitive messages, and it could be a vision of what you want to draw or something like that, or a vision of how to connect more with your friends, or even just what is best for you right now. You might have a strong feeling that you just need to rest all of a sudden, and I feel like it's very important to honour that. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. And you can get in touch if you'd like a personal reading. The information will be below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.